Alright, so I just woke up. Is that I got new pants, these nice pants, and I opted for size large this time because I wear them tight and fitted, and these are very good sweatpants because those wounds are still open down there, and now they have a chance to close, because so tight, even with bandages and everything, I couldn't do it, but now it's closing, so I had to sleep, a couple of hours. I slept a little bit, a couple of hours. I just woke up, I just had to bring up another couple of topics because I was with my aunt yesterday, and one of these social accounts we checked yesterday. We checked Adam yesterday, and there was this. You gotta be very careful, guys. Sometimes you guys like to hire pros. There was this pro one. And I told my aunt, "Oh, look, this is a really cute one. This one is very cute, But he don't look like he's from here, Yeah, he even had pop-up veneers and everything, And then I noticed. We talked them out of prostituting, I mean, that's a fake profile. So if he doesn't respond, These are the ones that say that they want money up front, before meeting, So what I did. Now the black guys are putting because everybody's into white guys now in Spanish. This is the Latino kid, So now this Latino kid's from the United States, but he's from New York, from New Jersey, from Florida, from Miami, from Orlando. They're using this kid from Orlando's pictures, His name is Daniel. So now they steal pictures from cute kids, because people are not into them and paying them for sex anymore. And now they want money up front, Anyway.
Like her stuff was all.
It's a pro. They call these a pro profile. Anyway. So the next thing I wanted to talk about, I got into a scuff because they tried to pull an operation on me at the 5th Avenue, the 7th Avenue and 53 train station. I was waiting for an empty train because they were packed on Sunday. They get very jam-packed. And I needed to take a nap, and I didn't know which one I was going to take yet. And then I had to leave the station because there's this Trinidadian lady. She said she's pregnant, and she got mad at me because I told her that I don't pay maternity leave, because I know I didn't say I said the MTA doesn't pay maternity leave anymore, And she was with that guy, this black guy. He has those piercings, and he likes to listen to Nirvana and Metallica, And I told him last time, why are you listening to that music? Because that music talks about the problems we have in America, and that they hate black people and everything, Nirvana and Metallica, and that music is real, It talks about the disparities and the sufferings we have in our nation, And it's not right when you're listening to that music. And then he puts those big earrings, so he could fit in with those kids that wear those ear things that you pop out your ear to a big hole in there, a loop or whatever. And I hate that guy. And I know the track is closed, so then he goes with a bucket in front of all the white people and throws water on the one that they repairing. You can't throw water in there, And then I screamed at him and I told him he got a little dick and everything. And I went downstairs and the other one is on the phone talking shit about me to someone MTA. And it was an operation. I had to leave, It's like one of those video games that you go and you gotta go up the ladder, and you gotta go up the ladder, and you gotta go up the ladder, That's how it felt. And this is gonna get real, I wanted to talk to Marc Anthony today, because he looks very nice with my sister, and I like him with my brother-in-law. I call him my brother-in-law, And I want to talk about all these. What are all these kids you have, I found out that the most recent kid, with that Herrera. Oh, and that America Ferrera gotta go, She's from Guatemala, and I don't like that crazy Democrat talking about America Ferrera, ugly Betty over there. She's very political. I don't like. I like to mind my own business. And she lives over there in Nebraska somewhere. And she gets high on Oklahoma's where she lives. No, Nebraska. That's the main resident. Anyway, so I want to talk about the last girl he was with, that supermodel girl. This girl, she's a nanny, and she goes to Grand Rapids to be a nanny. And these people, one of them, he works for Nabisco, but he works the father works for Nabisco. That baby that they say is Marc Anthony's baby, it's not his baby. And he works in Nabisco. He travels to Alaska, Canada, and Russia. And then the mom, she's a flight attendant, which her route is from Newark Liberty Airport to Munich, Germany, and I think Paris or Belfast. So she's and they said that once the baby turns 5, that she's gonna stay home full time with the baby. They're in Wisconsin or Michigan, I think. And so she stays with the baby in Miami, you know. Anyway, that baby's not his. And then I want to talk about the first girlfriend. And she said she was a police officer, you know, from the Bronx. She looked like a crazy baby bop, you know. Adriana Munoz. She's a foster kid, you know. I gave the information to my family already, you know. Those parents, and that Chase Munoz, he's a foster kid, you know. And I think Ryan from Diana, he's a foster kid, you know. These are all foster kids. Yeah. So he only has the twins. He only has one with Dayanara. And that's about it.